Chapter 3 The Golden Age Akbar Introduction The Boy Who Became an Emperor. History has seen many kings, but only a few who became legends. When Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar ascended the Mughal throne in 1556, he was just 13 years old, a boy in an empire surrounded by enemies. The Mughal Empire, still fragile after the struggles of Babur and Humayun, stood on the edge of collapse. Yet, from this moment of uncertainty emerged one of the greatest rulers the world has ever known. This is the story of Akbar the Great, the emperor who transformed a fragile kingdom into a golden empire. Chapter 1 A Boy King and His Guardian. At the time of his coronation, Akbar was too young to rule independently. Power lay in the hands of his regent and mentor, Bairam Khan, a seasoned general and strategist. Bairam Khan became the backbone of the empire, guiding the young emperor through turbulent times. But danger loomed. The Mughal throne was challenged by Hemu, a powerful Hindu general who had captured Delhi and declared himself ruler. The fate of the Mughal Empire hung in the balance. Chapter 2 The Second Battle of Panipat, 1556. The decisive moment came at the Second Battle of Panipat. On one side stood Hemu, commanding a vast army and war elephants. On the other stood the teenage Emperor Akbar, guided by Bairam Khan. The battle was fierce. At a critical moment, an arrow struck Hemu in the eye, throwing his army into chaos. The Mughal forces seized the opportunity and claimed victory. This single battle secured Akbar's throne and restored Mughal dominance over North India. Chapter 3 Consolidation and Expansion. With his authority established, Akbar began expanding the empire. He conquered Malwa, Gujarat, Bengal, Rajputana. But unlike previous rulers, Akbar did not rule through fear. He adopted a policy of conciliation rather than destruction. Rajput rulers were allowed to retain their kingdoms, marry into the Mughal family, and serve as high-ranking nobles. This transformed former enemies into loyal allies. Chapter 4 The Mansabdari System, Foundation of Empire. One of Akbar's greatest administrative innovations was the Mansabdari system. Under this system, every noble was assigned a rank, mansab. Rank determined military and administrative duties. Salaries were paid through land revenue assignments, jagirs. This created a centralized merit-based administration that ensured loyalty and efficiency. The Mansabdari system became the backbone of Mughal governance for generations. Chapter 5 Fatehpur Sikri, a City of Dreams. To celebrate his victories and spiritual beliefs, Akbar built a magnificent new capital, Fatehpur Sikri. Constructed entirely of red sandstone, it symbolized the glory of the Mughal Empire. Within its walls stood the Buland Darwaza, Jama Masjid, Panch Mahal, Diwan-e-Khas. Fatehpur Sikri became a center of administration, culture and learning. Though later abandoned due to water shortages, it remains a monument to Akbar's vision. Chapter 6 Religious Tolerance and Deen-e-Ilahi. One of Akbar's most revolutionary ideas was Sulh-i-Kul, universal tolerance. He invited scholars of all religions, Hinduism, Islam, Jainism, Christianity, and Zoroastrianism to debate freely in his court. From these discussions emerged Deen-e-Ilahi, a spiritual philosophy emphasizing moral living, harmony, and loyalty. Though it never became a mass religion, it reflected Akbar's deep commitment to unity and peace. Chapter 7 Culture, Art, and Administration. Akbar's reign marked a golden age of culture. Persian and Indian art merged into a unique Mughal style. Miniature paintings flourished, literature, architecture, and music thrived. Administratively, Akbar established efficient revenue systems, standardized weights and measures, fair taxation based on crop assessment. His governance was both humane and effective. Chapter 8. The Legacy of Akbar. When Akbar died in 1605, he left behind more than an empire. He left a legacy of religious tolerance, political unity, cultural synthesis. Under his rule, the Mughal Empire became one of the most powerful and prosperous states in the world. Conclusion: the Golden Age of the Mughals. Akbar was not just a conqueror, he was a visionary. He proved that an empire could be built not just on swords, but on justice, wisdom, and inclusivity. The Golden Age of the Mughal Empire began with Akbar, and his legacy continues to shape the history of India.